Ever been curious about the most outrageous love lives in Hollywood? Get ready as we explore the 50 most notorious sex addicts in the industry. From clandestine affairs that rocked the tabloids to jaw-dropping scandals that left fans in disbelief, this journey reveals the hidden side of fame. Picture the star who was caught in a web of relationships, leaving a trail of broken hearts and scandalous headlines. Imagine the actor whose escapades led to public confrontations and messy divorces, making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Delve into the stories of those who couldn't resist the allure of temptation, often at the expense of their careers and personal lives. Each tale is more shocking than the last, showcasing the darker side of Hollywood's glitz and glamour. As we uncover these stories, prepare for a roller coaster of emotions, from disbelief to intrigue, as we navigate through the wildest escapades of these infamous figures. The stunning Hedy Lamarr had a love life as dramatic as her film roles, with numerous affairs and scandalous escapades. She starred in successful films like Algiers, Samson, and Delilah, and White Cargo. Lamarr was known for her beauty and wit, attracting many suitors, including husbands from various backgrounds. Notable ex-husbands include screenwriter Jean Markey and British actor John Loder. Her relationships often made headlines, reflecting the tumultuous nature of her personal life. Lamarr's charm and allure drew in many admirers, but her marriages were often short-lived. Her most recent marriage was to lawyer Louis J. Boys, which ended in divorce just 3 years later. Throughout her life, Lamarr's romantic entanglements were as captivating as her performances on screen, leaving a lasting impression on Hollywood history. David Niven had a charming and sophisticated public image that captivated audiences, but behind the scenes, his life was filled with scandal and intrigue. Known for his suave demeanor, Niven was rumored to have had affairs with some of Hollywood's most glamorous women, including a young Marilyn Monroe. His bachelor pad, shared with the notorious Errol Flynn, became a hotspot for celebrity encounters and escapades. Niven's romantic conquests reportedly included iconic actresses like Grace Kelly and Ava Gardner, both of whom were known for their beauty and talent. The allure of royalty also seemed to attract Niven, as he allegedly had a fling with Princess Marina and was linked to Princess Margaret, who was rumored to have had an affair with US President John Kennedy. This combination of charm, talent, and a scandalous private life made David Niven a fascinating figure in Hollywood history, embodying the complexities of fame and desire. Lana Turner was one of Hollywood's original movie stars, renowned for her striking beauty and powerful performances in films during the 40s and 50s. She became a major celebrity, captivating audiences with her roles in dramatic films. However, her personal life was filled with complexities and drama that often overshadowed her Hollywood achievements. She married 8 times to 7 different men, showcasing a tumultuous love life that drew public attention. Her affairs with prominent actors, including Tyrone Power and the legendary Frank Sinatra, further fueled gossip columns and added to her allure and mystique. The most harrowing chapter in her life involved her relationship with mobster Johnny Stompanato. This dangerous liaison culminated in tragedy when Stompanato was killed, a shocking event that led to her daughter, Cheryl Crane, defending herself in court, claiming she acted in self-defense. This incident highlighted the intense and often painful nature of Turner's personal story, intertwining her glamorous image with themes of love, loss, and survival in a world that could be both dazzling and deadly. Rudolph Valentino was a prominent figure in the early days of Hollywood, often referred to as the Latin lover. His charm and good looks captivated audiences, making him one of the first great sex symbols of the film industry. Valentino's personal life was marked by turbulence, including 2 high-profile marriages that ended in divorce. He was known for his passionate affairs with several actresses, most notably Pola Negri and Vilma Banky, which fueled public fascination and gossip about his romantic escapades. His relationships were often the subject of intense media scrutiny, reflecting the era's fascination with celebrity culture. After his untimely death at the young age of 31, rumors about his sexuality began to circulate, adding another layer of intrigue to his legacy. However, these rumors remain unsubstantiated and are often viewed through the lens of speculation rather than fact. Valentino's life and career continue to be a topic of interest, illustrating the complexities of fame and desire in Hollywood's history. Achieving fame in the 1940s, Rita Hayworth became one of Hollywood's most iconic actresses, appearing in 61 films over a remarkable 37-year career. Her beauty and talent captivated audiences, making her a leading lady of her time. However, Her personal life was marked by a series of tumultuous relationships. Hayworth was married and divorced 5 times, with her romantic entanglements often making headlines. Among her notable affairs was a relationship with actor Victor Mature, which added to her reputation as a glamorous yet complicated figure in Hollywood. Her journey in the film industry began when a Fox film producer discovered her, leading to a significant career breakthrough. Shortly after, she married Edward Judson, who took on the role of her manager. Judson was instrumental in shaping her career, arranging relationships that he believed would benefit her professionally. This included a connection with Harry Cohn, the head of Columbia Pictures, which played a crucial role in her rise to stardom. Hayworth's life was a blend of cinematic success and personal struggles, reflecting the complexities of being a star in Hollywood. James Stewart was celebrated for his wholesome image in films, often portraying the everyman with charm and sincerity. However, behind the scenes, his personal life was marked by a series of high-profile affairs that contrasted sharply with his on-screen persona. Before marrying Gloria McLean in 1949, Stewart was romantically linked to several notable actresses. His relationships included Eleanor Powell, a talented dancer and actress, and Loretta Young, who was known for her beauty and grace. He also had a brief romance with Ginger Rogers, the iconic star of the silver screen, and Dinah Shore, a popular singer and actress of the time. Among these relationships, one affair stood out as particularly passionate, involving a Hollywood icon whose identity remains a topic of speculation. This intense relationship ultimately ended due to Stewart's struggles with his emotions, revealing a more complex side to the man who was often seen as the quintessential good guy in Hollywood. Elizabeth Taylor's love life was a whirlwind of passion and controversy, marked by 8 marriages that captured the public's attention. One of the most scandalous chapters was her affair with Eddie Fisher, who was married to her best friend, Debbie Reynolds. This betrayal shocked Hollywood and the world, showcasing the complexities of friendship and love in the spotlight. Taylor's relationships were often tumultuous, especially her 2 marriages to Richard Burton. Their love story was filled with intense passion, but it also brought heartache, leading to 2 divorces that highlighted the challenges of their fiery connection. Additionally, her first marriage to Conrad Hilton was troubled by gambling, drinking, and abusive behavior, setting a pattern of tumult in her romantic life. Despite the chaos, Taylor remained a beloved figure, known for her beauty, talent, and resilience in the face of personal struggles. Her story reflects the intricate dance of love and heartbreak that many can relate to, making her a timeless icon in Hollywood history. Born in Belgium, Audrey Hepburn became one of the most iconic actresses known for her grace and poise. Her image stood in stark contrast to figures like Marilyn Monroe, who embodied a different type of femininity. Hepburn portrayed characters with depth, charm, and sophistication. However, behind her romantic roles and fairy tale appearances, her personal life was filled with passionate affairs. She had notable relationships with William Holden, who was not only a fellow actor, but also a man with a troubled personal life. Robert Anderson's connection with her hinted at emotional complexity, as he was a playwright known for exploring human relationships. Ben Gazzara, another actor, shared a connection with Hepburn that fueled further intrigue. Their affairs sparked conversations about the contrasting realities of Hollywood stars. Additionally, whispers of her involvement with renowned actors Marlon Brando and Gregory Peck added layers to her romantic narrative. These relationships showed a side of Hepburn that was both glamorous and relatable, revealing the complexities of love and desire in the world of fame. During the 1930s and 40s, Tyrone Power emerged as a matinee idol, captivating audiences with his charm and good looks. He married French actress Annabella, but their marriage was marked by infidelity on both sides. Power's romantic escapades included a significant involvement with Judy Garland, who was keen to convince him to leave Annabella. Despite the tumultuous nature of his relationships, the divorce between Power and Annabella was amicable. After becoming a bachelor again, he continued to find himself in the arms of Hollywood's leading ladies. Notably, his affairs with Lana Turner and Judy Garland were well publicized, reflecting the ultimate allure and drama of his life. Power's complicated love life paints a vivid picture of a man caught between fame and desire, navigating the turbulent waters of love in an era where the glitz of Hollywood often masked deeper personal struggles. Sophia Loren emerged as a stunning talent in the film industry, capturing global attention in her 20s. Her performance in Two Women in 1960 not only solidified her status as a leading actress, but also earned her an Academy Award. making her the first actress to win an Oscar for a foreign-language film. Known for her striking beauty and charisma, Lauren's personal life was just as colorful as her on-screen roles. She had high-profile affairs with some of Hollywood's biggest names, including Cary Grant, whose charm and sophistication captivated her. Frank Sinatra, the legendary crooner, also found a connection with Lauren, and their romance added intrigue to both their lives. Peter Sellers, famed for his comedic genius, was another of her romantic interests, showing that Lauren's allure crossed genres. Omar Sharif, a heartthrob in his own right, shared a passionate affair with Lauren that added to her legendary status. Rumors swirled about her connections to Marlon Brando and John F. Kennedy, hinting at a life filled with romance and excitement that extended beyond her film career. These relationships contributed to her image as not just a talented actress, but also a woman who experienced the highs and lows of love in the spotlight. Her life story reflects a complex interplay of talent, allure, and the vibrant social scene of Hollywood. Known for his vibrant romantic life, Tony Curtis was a Hollywood icon who claimed to have slept with around 1,000 women throughout his career. Among his many conquests, he famously had a brief affair with the legendary Marilyn Monroe, which he detailed in his memoir American Prince. Curtis's relationships were often intense and passionate, revealing the tumultuous nature of his private life. He married 6 times, with one of his most notable marriages being to actress Janet Leigh, with whom he had 2 daughters. The couple's high-profile union attracted much media attention, especially during the peak of their careers. Curtis's charm and good looks made him a favorite in romantic roles, but behind the scenes, his life was filled with complexities and challenges. His encounters and relationships painted a picture of a man deeply engaged in the pursuit of love and connection, showcasing the intertwining of personal and professional realms in the glamorous yet often turbulent world of Hollywood. Silent film star Gloria Swanson was a captivating figure in Hollywood, celebrated for her beauty and fierce independence. Throughout her life, she married 6 times, each union reflecting her complex personal life. Swanson's romantic escapades included high-profile relationships with influential men of her time, such as Joseph P. Kennedy Sr., who was not only a prominent businessman but also the father of President John F. Kennedy. Her connection with Charlie Chaplin, a fellow icon of the silent film era, added to her reputation as a woman who attracted the attention of the most notable figures in the industry. Additionally, her professional relationship with director Cecil B. DeMille showcased her talent and ambition, but it also hinted at the personal entanglements that often blurred the lines between work and romance. Rumors swirled around her alleged affairs with other stars like Rudolph Valentino and Douglas Fairbanks, further solidifying her image as a woman unafraid to pursue her desires in a time when such behavior was often frowned upon. Swanson's life was a tapestry of love, scandal, and the pursuit of happiness in an era that both celebrated and scrutinized female sexuality. Married to Lucille Ball, Desi Arnaz became a prominent figure in Hollywood, known for his role as Ricky Ricardo on the iconic show I Love Lucy. Despite his success, Arnaz's personal life was marked by infidelity. He was a serial adulterer, with claims that his numerous affairs contributed significantly to the strain on his marriage. Hollywood insider Scotty Bowers revealed that he facilitated these encounters for Arnaz, providing women at a staggering rate of 2 or 3 each week during the show's peak. This behavior not only fueled gossip, but also led to tensions that ultimately culminated in their divorce in 1960. The duality of Arnaz's public persona as a beloved entertainer contrasted sharply with his private actions, making his story one of the most compelling examples of the complexities within Hollywood during that era. Ursula Andress, the Swiss actress, gained fame for her stunning beauty and her iconic role in the James Bond film Dr. No. Her allure captivated audiences and made her a prominent figure in Hollywood. However, her personal life was often as dramatic as the roles she played. Known for her promiscuity, Andress had a series of high-profile affairs that kept her in the public eye. She was romantically linked to several famous men, including the legendary actor James Dean, who was known for his rebellious spirit and tragic early death. Her relationship with John Derek, a well-known actor and director, was particularly notable, as it was marked by intense passion and public scrutiny. Additionally, she had a brief affair with French actor Jean-Paul Belmondo, adding to her reputation as a woman who loved fiercely and openly. These relationships often overlapped, leading to public separations and divorces, which only fueled the media's fascination with her life. Andress's romantic escapades became a part of her legacy, intertwining her personal narrative with her professional achievements in a way that continues to intrigue fans and historians alike. Mickey Rooney was a prominent figure in Hollywood, known not only for his acting talent, but also for his tumultuous personal life. He was married 8 times, which speaks volumes about his complex relationships. His romantic escapades included high-profile affairs with iconic actresses like Lana Turner and Elizabeth Taylor, showcasing his charm and appeal. However, his marriage to Ava Gardner was notably brief, lasting only 16 months, which reflects the challenges he faced in maintaining long-term relationships. Throughout his life, Rooney's personal affairs were often in the spotlight, marked by numerous romantic entanglements and marital issues. His relationships were a mix of passion and turmoil, illustrating the struggles he encountered despite his success in the entertainment industry. The ups and downs of his love life contributed to his legacy, making him a fascinating figure in Hollywood history. Raquel Welch was a prominent figure in Hollywood, celebrated for her stunning beauty and undeniable sex appeal. Throughout her career, she became known for her relationships with some of the most famous men in the industry. Her affairs included high-profile names like Richard Burton, Elvis Presley, and Frank Sinatra, each adding to her allure and mystique. Raquel's personal life was as colorful as her film roles. She married 4 times between 1959 and 2003, with her first marriage to James Welch being particularly significant as it produced her 2 children. This marriage marked the beginning of her journey in both love and motherhood. Despite the ups and downs of her romantic life, Raquel Welch remained a beloved icon, captivating audiences with her talent and charm. Her legacy continues to influence many, as she is remembered not just for her relationships but also for her contributions to film and culture. Known for his remarkable talent, Spencer Tracy was a prominent figure during Hollywood's golden age. His acting style was natural and compelling, which captivated audiences and critics alike. However, his personal life was marked by numerous extramarital affairs that often overshadowed his professional achievements. Among his notable relationships were affairs with famous actresses such as Joan Crawford and Ingrid Bergman. Yet, it was his long and complex relationship with Katharine Hepburn that stood out as one of Hollywood's great love stories. Despite his frequent infidelities, Tracy and Hepburn shared a deep bond that lasted for decades. Their connection was intense, filled with both passion and turmoil as Tracy struggled with his personal demons, including alcoholism. Hepburn remained a steadfast presence in his life, supporting him through his challenges. Their partnership was not just romantic, it was also a creative collaboration that produced some of the most memorable films of their time. Tracy's legacy is a blend of his extraordinary talent and the tumultuous nature of his personal relationships, making him a fascinating figure in Hollywood history. Louise Brooks had a brief but impactful film career that left a lasting impression on Hollywood. Known for her striking beauty and distinctive bobbed haircut, she became a symbol of the flapper era. Throughout her career, she was involved with numerous lovers, which added to her allure and mystique. Her willingness to embrace nudity in films was quite bold for her time, showcasing her desire to break free from conventional norms. After her first marriage, she left her husband for George Preston Marshall, a prominent figure in the sports world. However, her second marriage was short-lived, lasting less than 6 months. By the age of 26, Brooks found her career in decline, leading her to step away from the spotlight. Despite the challenges she faced, she never regretted leaving the limelight, choosing instead to live life on her own terms. Her legacy continues to influence filmmakers and actresses today, as she remains a fascinating figure in the history of cinema. Burt Reynolds was a prominent figure in Hollywood during the 1970s, known not only for his acting talent, but also for his status as a sex symbol. His fame reached new heights when he famously posed naked for a cover shoot in Cosmopolitan, which solidified his image as a heartthrob. Throughout his life, Reynolds experienced 2 marriages, but his romantic escapades extended far beyond those commitments. He was linked to several high-profile women, including the talented actress Dinah Shore, with whom he had a well-publicized relationship. His chemistry with Sally Field, his co-star in several films, was undeniable, and their romance captured the public's attention. Additionally, he had a brief affair with tennis star Chris Evert, showcasing his appeal across different realms of fame. Reynolds' romantic life was as wild and adventurous as his successful career, filled with passionate relationships that kept him in the spotlight. His legacy as a charismatic actor and a notorious lover remains a significant part of Hollywood history. Marlene Dietrich was a bisexual actress known for her androgynous style and rebellious spirit. She captivated audiences with her unique blend of glamour and defiance, often challenging the norms of her time. Throughout her life, Dietrich had numerous affairs, including a notable relationship with Joan Crawford. Her romantic entanglements spanned both men and women, showcasing her fluidity in love and attraction. Despite her bold persona on screen, Dietrich kept her bisexuality a secret for much of her career, reflecting the societal pressures of the era. However, as she grew older, she became more open about her sexuality, embracing her identity with pride. This shift not only highlighted her personal journey, but also contributed to the broader conversation about sexual orientation in Hollywood. Dietrich's legacy as a trailblazer in both film and personal expression continues to resonate, making her an enduring figure in the history of cinema. Richard Burton was notorious for his numerous affairs with leading ladies, including while married to his first wife, Sybil Williams. His reputation for promiscuity was well known, and it rivaled that of other famous figures in Hollywood, such as Warren Beatty. During his heyday, it was said that he had at least one new woman every other day, showcasing an insatiable appetite for sex that seemed to overshadow his tumultuous marriages. Burton's relationships were often marked by passion and drama, reflecting both his intense personality and the chaotic nature of his private life. His affairs included high-profile actresses, and he was often seen as a magnet for attention, both on and off the screen. Despite the challenges he faced in his personal life, including struggles with alcohol and the pressures of fame, Burton's allure remained strong. His legacy is a complex tapestry of talent, charisma, and a relentless pursuit of pleasure that left a lasting impact on Hollywood. Vivien Leigh, celebrated for her iconic performances as Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind, and Blanche Dubois in A Streetcar Named Desire, had a tumultuous personal life that often mirrored the drama of her roles. Her relationship with Laurence Olivier was marked by passion and conflict. Vivien pursued Olivier with fervor, even while both were married to other people. Their affair began under scandalous circumstances, as it started when Olivier's wife was pregnant. This intense romance led to their eventual marriage, but it was fraught with difficulties. The couple faced numerous challenges, including Vivien's struggles with mental health and Olivier's demanding career. Their union, once filled with excitement, became increasingly unhappy over time. The pressures of fame and personal issues took a toll on their relationship, leading to a painful separation. Vivien's life was a complex tapestry of love, ambition, and heartache, reflecting the highs and lows of Hollywood's golden age. Using her charm and beauty, Joan Crawford navigated the complex world of Hollywood, forming relationships with some of the biggest names in the industry, including Douglas Fairbanks Jr., Clark Gable, and Spencer Tracy. These connections helped her climb the ranks in a competitive environment where talent alone was often not enough. However, as the years went by, the glitz and glamour of her early career began to fade. The transition from a celebrated star to a more obscure figure was not easy for her. Despite her efforts to remain in the public eye, including various film roles and appearances, she struggled to recapture the fame she once enjoyed. The decline was painful, and it marked a significant shift in her life. Ultimately, Joan Crawford found herself living in a modest apartment in New York, far removed from the luxurious lifestyle she had once known. This stark contrast highlights the often harsh realities of fame and the fleeting nature of celebrity status. Kirk Douglas, who lived beyond 100, was a legendary figure in Hollywood known for his remarkable talent and intense personality. Throughout his life, he had numerous affairs with famous actresses, including the stunning Rita Hayworth and the glamorous Marlene Dietrich. These relationships showcased his charm and charisma, but they also highlighted a pattern of infidelity that marked his personal life. Despite these affairs, Douglas maintained a long and committed marriage to his second wife, Ann Bidens, for nearly 60 years. Their relationship was a testament to his ability to balance his public persona with his private commitments. Douglas's stamina and aggression were well matched to his Olympian physique, which contributed to his on-screen presence and off-screen allure. His life was a complex tapestry of love, passion, and dedication, making him a fascinating figure in the history of Hollywood. Known as the Ice Princess, Grace Kelly captivated audiences with her beauty and poise. However, beneath her elegant exterior lay a passionate and fiery side that few knew about. Throughout her career, she engaged in numerous affairs with some of Hollywood's most famous leading men. Her romantic escapades included dalliances with icons like Gary Cooper, whose charm and charisma drew her in, and Clark Gable, the quintessential leading man of his time. Bing Crosby, with his smooth voice and affable nature, also found a place in her heart, while Marlon Brando's intense persona added a layer of excitement to her love life. The drama didn't stop there, as rumors swirled about her relationships with legendary director Alfred Hitchcock and the suave Cary Grant. These affairs painted a picture of a woman whose love life was as dramatic and captivating as the roles she played on screen. Grace Kelly's legacy is not just defined by her films, but also by the passionate relationships that shaped her life. Marilyn Monroe is remembered as a classic sex symbol, captivating audiences with her beauty and charm. Her life was marked by a series of tumultuous relationships, most notably with Joe DiMaggio, John F. Kennedy, and Arthur Miller. Each of these relationships had its own challenges and complexities. With DiMaggio, her marriage was brief but intense, filled with passion and conflict. The public was fascinated by their love story, which ended in divorce after just 9 months. Her affair with JFK was highly publicized and added to her allure, but it also contributed to her struggles. This relationship was shrouded in secrecy and scandal, further complicating her already troubled life. Monroe's marriage to Arthur Miller brought her some stability, yet it was also fraught with difficulties. Throughout her life, she battled personal demons, including drug addiction and psychological issues, which affected her relationships and career. These struggles ultimately led to her tragic downfall, leaving a lasting impact on Hollywood and the world. Elvis Presley, a legendary figure in music history, was not only known for his incredible talent, but also for his striking looks and charismatic presence. Throughout his life, he became infamous for his numerous affairs, which often overshadowed his musical achievements. In his early years, he was linked to several high-profile actresses, including Natalie Wood, and had relationships with various starlets before settling down with Priscilla Beaulieu in 1967. However, even after his marriage, Elvis's infidelity did not cease. He was romantically involved with co-stars like Anne Margaret, who was one of his most notable affairs during the filming of Viva Las Vegas. Additionally, he had flings with other actresses such as Juliette Prowse and Sybil Shepherd. These relationships contributed to his reputation as a notorious womanizer in Hollywood, making him a subject of fascination and controversy. His complex personal life often intertwined with his career, leaving a lasting impact on his legacy. Jean Harlow was a prominent figure in Hollywood during the 1930s, known for her striking platinum blonde hair and captivating presence on screen. She quickly became a fan favorite, embodying the image of the quintessential blonde bombshell. Her provocative style and alluring performances made her a standout star of her time. Harlow's personal life was just as dramatic as her film roles, marked by numerous affairs that kept the tabloids buzzing. One of her most scandalous relationships was with the famous actor Clark Gable, who was married at the time. Their affair was the talk of the town, drawing both admiration and criticism from the public. Harlow's passionate romance with Gable showcased her boldness and desire for love, but it was tragically cut short when she died suddenly at the young age of 21. Her untimely death left a lasting impact on Hollywood, and her legacy as a glamorous yet controversial figure continues to be remembered. Clint Eastwood, known for his few words, has had a colorful romantic life that has often drawn attention. Throughout his career, he has been linked to numerous women, showcasing a lifestyle that many would describe as adventurous. He is known to have fathered at least 8 children from 5 different relationships, which speaks to his active personal life. Among his high-profile flings, he has been romantically involved with notable actresses such as Catherine Deneuve, Jean Seberg, and Barbra Streisand. These relationships highlight not only his charm, but also his ability to attract some of the most talented women in Hollywood. Recently, Eastwood made headlines again due to his relationship with a woman who is 33 years his junior, further emphasizing his reputation as a man who continues to seek companionship and love, regardless of age. His life story reflects a blend of cinematic success and personal escapades that have kept him in the public eye for decades. Sharon Tate was a talented actress who gained fame for her performances in films like Valley of the Dolls and Rosemary's Baby. Her beauty and charm captivated audiences, but her personal life was equally intriguing. She had notable affairs with several prominent figures in Hollywood, including the famous director Roman Polanski, who was also her husband. Their relationship was passionate and often in the public eye. Additionally, she was linked romantically to actor Steve McQueen, known for his rugged good looks and charisma. Jay Sebring, a well-known hairstylist, and her former fiancé, also played a significant role in her life. Rumors swirled around her relationships with other Hollywood icons, including Warren Beatty and Dean Martin, adding to her allure and the mystique surrounding her life. Despite her tragic end, Sharon Tate remains a symbol of beauty and talent in the film industry, remembered for both her work and her complex personal relationships. Marlon Brando was a complex figure in Hollywood, known not only for his incredible talent, but also for his tumultuous personal life. He openly admitted to being a sex addict, which shaped much of his relationships. Over the years, he married 3 times, but his romantic escapades extended far beyond those unions. Brando had affairs with numerous women, reportedly numbering in the hundreds, and he fathered at least 11 children. His lovers included some of the most iconic actresses of his time, such as Eva Marie Saint, Grace Kelly, and Rita Moreno. However, his passions were not limited to women. Brando was rumored to have had affairs with men as well, including notable figures like James Dean and Richard Pryor. This duality in his attractions added layers to his already complicated persona, making him a subject of fascination and controversy in Hollywood history. His life was a blend of artistic brilliance and personal chaos, reflecting the struggles many face with addiction and desire. Ava Gardner was a captivating figure in Hollywood, known for her fiery personality and striking beauty. Throughout her life, she had numerous high-profile affairs that often made headlines. Her relationships included famous names like Frank Sinatra, whose passionate romance with Gardner was both intense and tumultuous. She also had a brief affair with the legendary Clark Gable, adding to her reputation as a woman who attracted powerful men. Howard Hughes, the enigmatic billionaire, was another of her lovers, showcasing her allure to those in the upper echelons of society. However, not all of her relationships were filled with romance and excitement. She was involved with Robert Mitchum, a fellow actor known for his rugged charm, and George C. Scott, who had a darker side, as he was rumored to have physically abused her. These experiences reflected Gardner's independent spirit and her willingness to embrace love, even when it came with challenges. Her life was a testament to the complexities of love and desire in the glamorous yet often harsh world of Hollywood. Jack Nicholson was a figure known for his intense passion for life, which extended to his romantic pursuits. With a staggering claim of over 2,000 sexual conquests, Nicholson's obsession with sex became a defining aspect of his persona. His humor often shone through when discussing his family, as he jokingly suggested that he could have fathered as many as 9,000 children, reflecting his carefree attitude towards relationships. Throughout his life, Nicholson experienced brief marriages and numerous affairs, yet he maintained a strong desire for freedom that no woman could seem to take away. This relentless pursuit of pleasure and independence painted a picture of a man who lived life on his own terms, often prioritizing his desires over traditional commitments. His romantic escapades became legendary, contributing to his reputation as one of Hollywood's most notorious figures in the realm of love and lust. Conjoined twins Daisy and Violet Hilton gained fame in the entertainment world through their appearances in films like Freaks and Chained for Life. Their unique situation as conjoined twins brought them both attention and challenges, particularly in their personal lives. Despite their physical connection, they managed to navigate a complex romantic life, engaging in numerous affairs throughout their careers. Their relationships were often tumultuous, leading to marriages and divorces, and they even had a child, all while facing the reality of having no physical privacy. The twins sought guidance from the famous magician Harry Houdini, who taught them a valuable skill: how to mentally tune each other out. This ability became crucial as they pursued their various romantic interests, allowing them to maintain some semblance of independence despite their shared existence. Their story is a fascinating glimpse into the lives of individuals who defied societal norms and expectations, showcasing both the struggles and triumphs of love and intimacy in a unique circumstance. Warren Beatty is often remembered for his extensive romantic life, which has become a significant part of his public persona. He was linked to several high-profile actresses, including Natalie Wood, Joan Collins, Cher, and Madonna. These relationships contributed to his reputation as a notorious womanizer in Hollywood. Biographer Peter Biskind made a bold claim, estimating that Beatty had slept with around 12,775 women. While Beatty found humor in this staggering number, he did not outright deny the essence of his prolific love life. His charm and charisma undoubtedly played a role in his numerous romantic encounters. However, in a surprising turn, he married actress Annette Bening at the age of 54. Together, they have 4 children, showcasing a different side of his life that contrasts with his earlier reputation. This shift from a playboy lifestyle to a committed family man adds depth to his character and legacy in Hollywood. Garbo, a legendary figure in Hollywood, is known for her enigmatic persona and complex relationships. Throughout her life, she never married, which adds to the intrigue surrounding her romantic entanglements. She had relationships with both men and women, showcasing a fluidity in her attractions that was quite progressive for her time. Among her notable lovers were famous personalities like Cecil Beaton, a renowned photographer and designer, and Gilbert Roland, a popular actor. Orson Welles, the acclaimed director and actor, was also linked to her, highlighting her connections to influential figures in the film industry. Garbo's romantic life included relationships with women as well, such as the talented actress Tallulah Bankhead, the iconic singer Billie Holiday, and the captivating actress Louise Brooks. These connections reveal a side of Garbo that was both passionate and private, as she often kept her personal life away from the public eye. Her relationships spanned a spectrum of sexual orientations, making her a fascinating subject in the context of Hollywood's history of love and desire. The complexity of her romantic life continues to spark interest and discussion among fans and historians alike. Hugh Hefner, founder of the Playboy Empire, was a prominent figure in Hollywood known for his numerous relationships with young women. His lifestyle was often glamorized, especially through the reality show The Girls Next Door, which showcased his life with multiple girlfriends living in the Playboy Mansion. The show painted a picture of a lavish lifestyle filled with parties and luxury. However, recent documentaries have shed light on a darker side of Hefner's life. These accounts reveal that he allegedly used drugs to control and exploit the women around him. Many former girlfriends have come forward, sharing their experiences of manipulation and emotional abuse. They describe an environment where their autonomy was compromised, and they felt pressured to conform to Hefner's desires. This troubling aspect of his legacy contrasts sharply with the playful image he cultivated, raising questions about the true cost of fame and the exploitation that can occur behind closed doors. Jean Moreau had a vibrant and complex love life that mirrored the intensity of her acting career. She was married to actor Jean-Louis Richard for a significant period, which marked the beginning of her exploration into relationships that would define her personal narrative. Moreau's romantic entanglements included notable figures in the film industry, such as the acclaimed directors Louis Malle and François Truffaut, both of whom were influential in shaping her artistic journey. In the late 1970s, she took a bold step by marrying U.S. director William Friedkin, further intertwining her life with the cinematic world. Her allure extended to some of Hollywood's most iconic actors, including Marlon Brando and Alain Delon, both of whom were captivated by her charm and talent. Moreau's relationships were often as dramatic and compelling as the roles she portrayed on screen, reflecting a life filled with passion and creativity. Her experiences in love and art left an indelible mark on her legacy, showcasing a woman who navigated the complexities of fame and desire with grace and fervor. Charlie Chaplin had a controversial personal life that often overshadowed his remarkable contributions to film. He was known for his relationships with very young women, marrying 3 wives who were just 16 and 18 years old. This aspect of his life raised eyebrows and sparked discussions about his character. Additionally, Chaplin, along with fellow comedian Fatty Arbuckle, was rumored to have organized wild parties in Hollywood, which were said to include orgies. This behavior was part of a larger culture in early Hollywood that often blurred the lines of morality. Chaplin was also one of the pioneers of the casting couch method, a practice that exploited aspiring actresses. His auditions were notorious for being bizarre and uncomfortable, sometimes requiring women to undress or participate in slapstick routines involving custard pies. These actions reflect a troubling side of a man who is often celebrated for his artistic genius. Barbara Payton was an aspiring actress who became known for her tumultuous relationships with many influential figures in Hollywood. Her affairs with prominent actors like Franchot Tone and Tom Neal created a scandal that overshadowed her career. As her personal life spiraled out of control, her professional opportunities dwindled. The fallout from these scandals led to a significant decline in her acting prospects, ultimately ending her career in the film industry. Struggling to make ends meet, Payton turned to prostitution, charging just $5 for each encounter. This drastic change in her life was compounded by her battles with alcoholism and drug addiction, which further complicated her situation. Despite her early promise as an actress, she faced a tragic decline, and her life came to a premature end at the age of 39. The story of Barbara Payton serves as a stark reminder of the darker side of fame and the personal struggles that can accompany it. Frank Sinatra was known as a legendary womanizer, with a reputation for having numerous affairs throughout his life. His romantic escapades included brief marriages to famous actresses Ava Gardner and Mia Farrow. Sinatra's charm and charisma attracted many notable women, including Judy Garland, Lauren Bacall, and Marilyn Monroe. However, many of these relationships often ended without any real intimacy, suggesting that his connections were more about allure than deep emotional bonds. Beyond his romantic life, Sinatra had significant ties to organized crime, which added a layer of intrigue to his persona. The FBI maintained extensive files on him, reflecting concerns about his associations and activities. This complex mix of talent, charm, and controversy made Sinatra a captivating figure in Hollywood history, embodying the allure and pitfalls of fame. His life story continues to fascinate those who explore the darker sides of celebrity culture. Jane Mansfield, known as a blonde bombshell, captivated audiences with her beauty and charisma. Throughout her life, she was linked to numerous lovers, which contributed to her reputation as a Hollywood sex symbol. Among the most notable rumors was her alleged affair with John F. Kennedy, a connection that sparked much speculation and intrigue. Mansfield's personal life was as colorful as her on-screen roles. She was famously associated with Anton LaVey, the founder of the Church of Satan, which added a layer of controversy to her already sensational persona. This relationship raised eyebrows and fueled gossip about her lifestyle choices. In addition to her romantic escapades, Mansfield was a devoted mother. She had 3 children with her first husband, Mickey Hargitay, who was a former Mr. Universe. Later, she had a son with her third husband, Matt Sember. Her life was a blend of glamour, scandal, and motherhood, making her a fascinating figure in Hollywood history. Errol Flynn was a prominent figure in Hollywood, celebrated for his charming looks and swashbuckling roles. However, behind the glitz and glamour, he was infamous for his womanizing ways. His relationships often crossed moral and legal boundaries, particularly his attraction to underage girls. This behavior led to a highly publicized trial for statutory rape, where despite compelling evidence against him, he managed to evade conviction. Flynn's lifestyle was marked by excess, including a heavy reliance on alcohol, which contributed to his tumultuous personal life. His struggles with alcoholism were compounded by health issues, including venereal diseases, which ultimately rendered him unfit for military service during World War II. Flynn's legacy is a complex one, as he remains a celebrated actor, while also being remembered for his controversial and reckless behavior. His life serves as a reminder of the darker side of fame and the consequences of unchecked desires. Barbara Lamar was a prominent silent movie star known for her tumultuous life and scandalous love affairs. Throughout her brief 29 years, she married 5 times and had numerous lovers, making her a well-known figure in the Hollywood club scene. Her lifestyle was marked by excess, as she struggled with a heroin addiction that took a toll on her health. Lamar was notorious for her erratic sleeping patterns, often only managing to sleep 2 hours a night. This relentless pace and her addiction contributed to her declining health. Tragically, she succumbed to tuberculosis, a disease that was exacerbated by her lifestyle choices. Her early death shocked many and highlighted the darker side of fame in Hollywood. Lamar's life serves as a cautionary tale about the pressures of stardom and the personal demons that can accompany a life in the spotlight. The combination of her scandalous love life and her struggles with addiction ultimately led to her untimely demise, leaving behind a legacy that is both fascinating and tragic. Married 5 times, Clark Gable was known for his numerous affairs and relationships with many of his co-stars. His rise to fame began after an affair with a theater manager, which opened doors for him in the acting world. Gable's charm and good looks made him a favorite among female admirers, and he often used these relationships to advance his career. His sexual exploits were well documented, with notable affairs including those with Joan Crawford and Loretta Young. Despite being married multiple times, Gable's infidelities were frequent and often public. His relationships were not just fleeting, they were intense and passionate, reflecting the tumultuous nature of his personal life. Gable's reputation as a womanizer became part of his legacy, overshadowing his impressive acting career. His ability to captivate audiences on screen was matched by his ability to attract women off-screen, making him a complex figure in Hollywood history. Diana Dors, often referred to as England's Marilyn Monroe, led a life filled with controversy and scandal. Her personal life was marked by a series of tumultuous relationships and decisions that reflected the complexities of fame. Dors was known to engage in casting couch practices, a troubling aspect of the entertainment industry where individuals are pressured into sexual favors for career advancement. To safeguard her rising career, she underwent 3 abortions, a choice that highlighted the difficult choices many women faced in the industry during that era. Throughout her life, Dors married 3 times and had numerous lovers, which contributed to her reputation as a figure of intrigue and desire. Additionally, she gained notoriety for filming sexual encounters in her home, further cementing her image as a provocative personality in Hollywood. Her life story serves as a reflection of the darker side of fame and the personal sacrifices made in pursuit of success. Lupa Velez, often referred to as the Mexican Spitfire, was a vibrant and passionate actress known for her fiery personality and tumultuous love life. Throughout her career, she had numerous high-profile affairs with some of Hollywood's biggest stars, including Gary Cooper, Clark Gable, and Charlie Chaplin. Her relationships were often marked by intense emotions, as her jealousy and protective nature frequently led to conflicts with her lovers. Velez's passionate demeanor made her a captivating figure in the film industry, but it also contributed to the drama that surrounded her personal life. Amidst the glamour and fame, she faced deep, personal struggles. Rumors circulated about her being pregnant by a married man, which added to the turmoil in her life. Tragically, Velez took her own life, leaving behind a legacy that intertwined both her remarkable talent and the complexities of her relationships. Her story remains a poignant reminder of the pressures faced by those in the spotlight. Clara Bow was a prominent silent film star known for her vibrant personality and captivating performances. Throughout her career, she was involved in numerous romantic scandals that often made headlines. One of the most notorious rumors suggested that she had affairs with the entire USC football team, which added to her wild reputation. Her life was further complicated when her secretary attempted to blackmail her, leading to a series of allegations that painted a scandalous picture of her personal life. Despite the controversies surrounding her, Clara Bow made a significant impact on Hollywood during the 1920s. She was a symbol of the flapper era, embodying the spirit of freedom and rebellion. However, at the young age of 28, she chose to retire from the film industry, leaving behind a legacy that would influence future generations of actresses. Her story remains a fascinating chapter in Hollywood history, showcasing the complexities of fame and personal struggles. Gary Cooper, known for his numerous affairs with co-stars, began his Hollywood career with a string of romantic liaisons. His charm and good looks made him a favorite among leading ladies, but his personal life was often tumultuous. One of the most notable affairs was with the glamorous Marlene Dietrich, which not only captivated the public, but also sparked a feud with actress Lupa Velez. This rivalry highlighted the intense emotions and drama that often surrounded Cooper's relationships. Throughout his life, he continued to engage in various affairs, which sometimes overshadowed his professional achievements. A particularly controversial relationship was with Patricia Neal, who was just 21 years old at the time. Their romance raised eyebrows and added to the narrative of Cooper as a man driven by his desires. His life was a blend of cinematic success and personal scandals, making him a complex figure in Hollywood history. Tallulah Bankhead was a figure of undeniable charisma and complexity in Hollywood. Known for her brutal honesty, she was unafraid to express her desires and emotions, often leading to steamy affairs with various co-stars. Her love life was as dramatic as her performances, filled with passionate encounters that included both men and women. Among her notable relationships was a liaison with the legendary jazz singer Billie Holiday, showcasing her attraction to both genders. Bankhead's upbringing played a significant role in shaping her views on love and relationships. Her father, a prominent politician, often warned her about the dangers of men and alcohol, yet she chose to embrace a scandalous lifestyle that defied societal norms. This rebellious spirit was reflected in her public persona, where she often engaged in dramatic outbursts that captivated audiences. Her unapologetic approach to her sexuality and relationships made her a memorable figure in Hollywood history, leaving a lasting impact on the industry. and its perception of love and desire.